Demand generation, getting the results you seek. Demand generation could go a long way in driving revenue and assisting this generation of marketers to provide quality leads and generate superior returns on marketing investment. Marketers are now expected to understand the various metrics related to each campaign, fill up the pipeline with quality leads, and ensure there's a good return on marketing investment, all while being faced with tight budgetary and resource constraints. More significantly, even though demand generation is primarily a marketing function, it is closely tied to sales. Hence, there is a need for marketing and sales to integrate to provide a holistic view of the customer and/or prospect. Demand generation is an important aspect of the marketing function. It involves focused marketing tactics that are well directed towards chosen targets. Characteristics of well-executed demand generation campaigns include staying connected to prospects and customers, adopting marketing strategies that involve multiple media, incorporating a high degree of personalization, staying up to date with marketing materials and prospect data, and closely tracking prospects' behavior. However, the demand generation function today presents the following challenges. The first challenge, well-informed prospects. Prospects now have access to a lot of information. Whether it is through the web, peer reviews, or even business competitors, prospects have tons of information when it comes to learning about a product or service. Generating revenue with such well-informed prospects means the business has to be far more thorough and informed about prospect requirements and needs. Challenge number 2, focus shift toward the prospects. As prospects become more knowledgeable, businesses have to shift focus to the prospect. It is not about what the business has to offer, but about what the prospect expects. All facets of the business, from marketing and operations to finance and sales, have to be prospect-oriented. Challenge number 2, multiple contact channels. Prospects have the choice of reaching out to a business through multiple channels. Sometimes the business is not even aware of its contact with a prospect until the last few stages of the sales cycle. Prospects often check out the business and its offering using different tools such as social networking platforms, company websites, third-party websites providing reviews, other social media tools like blogs and bookmarking sites. The business has to modify its demand generation efforts in order to connect with its prospect at these newly emerging touch points. Challenge number 3, competition and prospect attention. With today's business environment being extremely dynamic, businesses are vying with one another for prospect attention. Every business has its competitors delivering a similar message. The challenge is to ensure that the business's voice is heard loud and clear amidst all the noise created by its competitors. One solution is to engage the prospect in a meaningful value-adding conversation. Challenge number 4, other internal pressures. Apart from the above-mentioned challenges posed by the external business environment, companies also face challenges that are a result of its internal environment. Most commonly, these include the pressure to provide more qualified leads, the pressure to provide increased sales support, and justification of marketing budget. How AMP can help. AMP, a marketing automation platform offered by MindMatrix, could help businesses get better results from its demand generation efforts by enhancing the various steps in the demand generation process. AMP offers a structured, continuously interactive approach to the demand generation process. It streamlines the process and provides marketing with valuable prospect data, which can be used to increase the overall effectiveness of the business's demand generation strategy. By automating the demand generation process, AMP typically offers the following advantages. Advantage 1, complete customer view. Because of their ability to integrate a business's marketing and sales process, AMP provides the business with a holistic view of its prospects. Once the marketing team has a 360-degree view of its prospects, it can modify its demand generation campaigns to complement prospect behavior. Advantage 2, content syndication. As customers interact with the business on various platforms, there's a need for the business to utilize these numerous channels to drive home its message. AMP has a built-in content syndication mechanism that enables the business to consistently deliver the same message across all communication channels. For example, AMP can help a business replicate a demand generation campaign across various media, such as emails, landing pages, social media platforms, blogs, and more. The third advantage, decreased turnaround time. AMP enables the business to respond to customer interest in real time. For example, when prospects click on an email, they can be directed to the landing page. If they request more information from the landing page, an FAQ sheet can automatically be emailed to them. This reduces response time and helps maintain customer attention. Advantage number 4, staying in touch with prospects. Research indicates that only about 15% of leads are immediately willing to buy, while about 20% are disqualified initially. The remaining 65% are mildly interested in the product or service, but not ready to invest in it right away. The business must stay in touch with the prospect and keep the leads warm so that when it comes time to make the buying decision, the prospect remembers the brand. AMP enables the design of marketing campaigns that are precisely timed. For example, with AMP, a company sending out monthly newsletters as a part of its marketing campaign can do so in no time. The system can be programmed to send the newsletters out at a specific date in a specific format. This process keeps prospects engaged until they are ready to make a purchase decision. Number 5, multiple output support. Prospects now have a multitude of ways to reach out to vendors. These include the web, social media, and other information sharing sites. Facebook has around 400 million users, while Twitter has around 75 million, and LinkedIn is catching up with over 65 million users. That means millions of prospects. Number 6, keeping marketing materials up to date. Keeping marketing materials updated is never going to be a problem once you use AMP. AMP has a matrix database structure, which means that any change made to the data is automatically reflected in other related areas. This means the marketing team doesn't have to worry about data duplication or lack of consistency, ever. Number 7, understanding prospect behavior. AMP provides businesses with a 360-degree view of the customer. With AMP, business can answer questions about prospects' behavior in real time, like did the prospect visit the company site? Which links did they click on? Did they open any email? And so on. Gain that competitive edge. AMP empowers your business by allowing it to respond in real time to prospect behavior, connect with prospects across various communication channels, and use personalization to deliver a superior customer experience. Internally, it improves the quality of leads and enables improved sales support by providing a holistic view of the prospects. AMP's sophisticated features enable a business to gain a detailed understanding of its prospects and customers, so you see them as individuals and not just as another name in a marketing database. Make your demand generation efforts more productive by using AMP to answer the who, what, when, and why of prospect behavior and to gain a competitive edge in the market.